Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss question number 61 to 70 of Chemical Kinetics Level 1 of Problems in Physical Chemistry for JEE by Narendra Awasthi book. In question number 61, it is a case of inversion of cane sugar, which is pseudo-unimolecular reaction or pseudo-first order reaction. So we can write Kt equal to 2.303 log theta 0 minus theta infinity divided by theta t minus theta infinity. Okay, so here we have some information given. This is our theta infinity, this is our theta 0, and this is our theta t. So we can write 2.03 by or 2.303 multiplied by log 44 plus 11 divided by 16.5 plus 11. Okay, so k will become 2.303 log 2 divided by 70. Okay, and now for the second reaction we can again write Kt equal to 2.303 log 44 plus 11, and for the optically inactive we can say that the final optical rotation will be 0, that is 0 minus of minus 11. So it will become 2.303 log 44 plus 11, that is 55 divided by 11. Okay, so now k value is known, and we have to calculate the time here. So t equal to 2.303 divided by 2.303 log 2 divided by 70 equal to log 5. Okay, so from this we can calculate, and the t will become 160 minute. So option C will be the correct option. Moving forward to question number 62. So we have to calculate the order of the reaction. Okay, so it is basically we have relation that T half directly proportional to A0 to the power n minus 1. Okay, so if we have two different T half, that is T1 by T2, we can write A1 to the power n minus 1, A2 to the power n minus 1, or A2 by A1 whole to the power n minus 1. Okay, so if we take log in both sides, that is T1 by T2 equal to n minus 1 log A2 by A1. Okay, now we can write again that log T1 by T2 divided by log A2 by A1, that is equal to n minus 1, or order of the n can be written as 1 plus log T1 by T2 divided by log A2 by A1. Okay, so this is your final expression, and this is identical with option C. Moving forward to question number 63. T 0.875 is possible when AT equal to A0 by 8, and T 0.5 is possible when AT is A0 by 2. So for any nth order reaction we can write Kt equal to 1 by n minus 1 by At to the power n minus 1 minus 1 by A0 to the power n minus 1. Okay, so for T half, K into T half 1 by A0 1 by A0 by 2 to the power n minus 1 divide minus 1 by A0 to the power n minus 1, or we can write 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1 divided by A0 to the power n minus 1 whole multiplied by 1 by n minus 1. Okay, for K into T 0.875 equal to 1 by n minus 1 by A0 by 8 to the power n minus 1, a0 to the power n minus 1, that is 8 to the power n minus 1 divided by a0 to the power n minus 1 multiplied by n minus 1 by n minus 1. Now if we calculate the ratio of 0.875 divided by t half or t 0.5, it will become 8 to the power n minus 1 minus 1, 2 to the power n minus 1, which is identical with option C. Moving forward to question number 64. Okay, it is a case of pseudo unimolecular reaction. So K equal to 2.303 divided by 60, that is 60 minutes. This is time. Log 82 minus 2, that is theta 0 minus theta infinity. 77 minus 2, theta 2 theta infinity. So 2.303 by 60 equal to 80 by 70 log 80 by 75. Okay. Now again we have to calculate the optical rotation after 5 hours. So from here we can have the value of K. So time we have to calculate, or we have to calculate the optical rotation after 5 hours, that is we have to calculate theta t. Okay. So now K 2.303 by 60 log 80 by 75 equal to time, that is 5 hour. So hour multiplied by 60 we have minute. Again 2.303 log 82 minus 2 theta t minus 2. Okay, so from here we can cancel 60, 2.303 log 80 will be same. Okay, so from here we can calculate theta t, which will become 60. Okay, so 60 will be your final answer, which is option A. Moving forward to question number 65, we can write that t half 1 by t half 2 equal to p2 by p1 to the power n minus 1. Okay, so t half 1 is 100, t half 2 is 50. Here we have 0.5 divided by 1, that is to the power n minus 1, or we can write 2 to the power half to the power n minus 1 equal to 2 to the power 1 minus n. So 1 equal to 1 minus n, or n value will become 0. So it is a case of zero order reaction. Okay, zero order reaction. Moving forward to question number 66, we have to calculate the appearance of B. So we can write the appearance of B, that is R, equal to 2 into K1 concentration of A at time t to the power 1, as this is a first order reaction. Okay, so 2 into 10 to the power minus 3, and concentration of A is 2, so it will become 8 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar minute inverse. Okay, so 8 into 10 to the power minus 3 will be your correct answer, which is option C. For question number 67, for an endothermic reaction, so we can draw the endothermic reaction where product concentration is higher compared to reagent concentration. So we can have potential energy versus reaction surface like this. Okay, so this is the value of delta H. So for any activation energy, we must have a value which is greater than delta H. Okay, so activation energy will be always greater than delta H. Okay, always more than delta H. So option B is correct. So it is an example of exothermic reaction because 38 kilocalorie energy will be liberated for the forward reaction. So if we plot potential energy versus reaction coordinate, this graph will look like this. Okay, so this energy gap is nothing but 38 kilocalorie, and this is our activation energy, that is 20 kilocalorie. So now for the backward reaction, the activation energy is this one. So this is nothing but sum of these two, that is 38 plus 20, that is 58 kilocalorie. So option D will be the correct option. For question number 69, when activation energy of the forward and backward reactions are equal, okay, so we don't have to supply any amount of energy for the reaction, so we don't have to supply any heat, or we don't have to increase the temperature. So dt equal to 0 is the only for sure which is going to be applicable for this question. Okay, as we know that del u or del E internal energy change is n cv bar dt. So if dt is 0, it will become 0. So option D will be more appropriate answer among these four. For question number 60, first of all, we need exothermic reaction. Okay, and this is just two-step process. So option B is not possible because they represent only one-step process. Option D is not possible because this is an endothermic reaction. Okay, so option A and option C, this in these two remaining options, you have to see that first step is slow, that is activation energy of the first step will be higher. So if you compare the activation energy for option A, these two activation energy more or less similar. But if we compare for option C, obviously activation energy 1 is much more greater than activation energy 2. So first reaction is slow and second reaction is fast, and obviously this example, this option C is an exothermic chemical process also. So option C will be the correct option. Thank you for watching.